Alrighty guys, it's the evening, getting ready to feed the animals and make some dinner and all that good stuff, but I wanted to get on Knife Center really quick. Take a look at all the new arrivals, all the new fixed blades. The reason I like doing Knife Center is, or that I want to do Knife Center, is because I like their YouTube channel, and I also like DCA, the host of the YouTube channel. Love Knife Center, watch every video, so I'm on Knife Center. So, let's see what they have. They have these half-breed blades, LT Wright, large powder, AEBL. That looks a little different for LT Wright. Let's keep going down. Dawson Knives, limited edition, Creed fixed blade. That looks pretty comfortable. Dawson Knives, Woodsman. So we've got these new Ka-Bar Les George models, and they're called Cool Name. And I don't know, sometimes I feel like makers and designers just kind of come together to make something just to sell something. Like, I don't know, you've got a reverse Tonto, you've got a drop point and a sheep's foot, and there's really nothing special about these. They kind of have the Les George jimping, you know, with the little riser there. And this handle material is really weird. I've never seen that. So Ka-Bar, they always do 1095 Crovan. Honeycomb smoke polycarbonate handles. I really don't see anything special about these knives. $136. I mean, they're probably not bad, but I don't know. The one thing that does look interesting is the sheath. I'm not sure what it's made out of. It looks like plastic, but I really like the whole slots with the little cutout on the slot. It's actually pretty cool. I don't know. I would like to see more companies doing that, honestly. I mean, in theory, it sounds like a really good idea, but I guess I'd have to try it out to know for sure. What else do we got? Kaiser's got some fixed blades. The Drop Bear, that Drop Bear fixed blade looks really cool. I would really like to try one of those out. This is a big boy. I feel like this is like going along the lines of Ka-Bar, like the BK series, the big BK knife, very similar to that. Really nice. I love the spear point blade shape on that thing. Like to get my hands on that knife. What we got here? QSP Viper. The Crewley Blades Minnow. That's an interesting blade. If you don't know about that blade, that's a lot like Ben's new knife design. I think it's the Little Lulu. The Ben Peterson, the guy who started NAFS. And this is very similar to his knife blade design. Super, super similar. It's a cool looking blade though. For me, I like a more neutral handle. So I don't think I'd like that big hump in the middle there, but I still wouldn't mind getting my hands on one to try it out. SRM, I've never heard of them. This first knife I've seen from them. It just looks like a basic, you know, drop point Scandi 14C28N. I mean, the price is good on these. Castrum. I'd love to try some Castrum knives. I've almost bought a Castrum knife like so many times. I love the Swedish style knives, the Scandinavian with the curly birch handles and stuff. Love a Scandi grind. They've got, looks like they do flat grinds now. I haven't seen them do a flat grind before. These are cool. The trench knives, I really like that. You got Tour's new knife, the Shifter T. Looks like a nice little EDC blade. I'd probably rock that. Looks like be very utilitarian and good for self-defense, it looks like. We got the Essie Canadian belt knife. I've been looking at these belt knives for a while, these Canadian belt knives. Very interesting design here. So Essie went ahead and made one. MagnaCut steel. I really like that burlap micarta, but it's a little smaller than it's a little smaller than your typical Canadian belt knife, but that's okay. It looks cool. I'd probably EDC that thing. The Dacian. So I don't know, why is this under new releases? Is it because they have a new sheath on it? MagnaCut. I really like the looks of this fixed blade. It looks super cool. I love the blade shape. I love the size. It's just the sheath that it came out with when this knife came out was just really bad. I cannot believe that they thought that was a good idea and that they actually released this knife with that sheath. So what it looks like they did is upgraded the sheath to a Scout Carry leather sheath. And it's like leather and Kydex. It actually looks really cool. I really like that sheath. It looks awesome. Million times better than that junk that they came out with it in the first place. This concept, JB Stout, looks really interesting. That finish they put on the edge, that pattern, that milling pattern, it's just different. It probably doesn't serve any utilitarian purposes, but it looks cool. Condor, Dark Saxon, looks like a Bowie kind of knife. Some Condor knives. I'm not a big fan of these knives they have with this kind of stuff on them. I don't know, I just think it looks cheesy. Not a big fan. I like a lot of Condor stuff, but those ones specifically. That cleaver looks kind of cool. Got some Viper. Got a Scandi ground knife from Kaiser, Azo Polaris, 1095. Kind of just looks like every other knife. It's got a spot for a bow drill divot, it looks like. Reef Circadian, I almost bought one of those. Looks like a really good solid knife. It just has a lot of belly. If I did a lot of hunting, I'd probably get that. But too much belly for me to be utilitarian for EDC. But it would be a good little outdoors knife. They've got the sheep's foot. Not a huge fan of sheep's foot. They got a limited release reef knives with some PVD coating. Those look cool. Half-breed blades, Fox. This one looks kind of cool. The Euro blade. I like that acid. What are they calling it? Acid washed. I think that looks cool. That's a cool looking knife. What else do we got here? It's got a gut. I'm not a big fan of those. Maybe they're really good for hunters. I don't know. Groman, some hunting knives. There's more of those Canadian belt knives. This one looks really, really interesting. It's a takedown knife. So it's got a stick tang that goes through here, and you can unscrew it and take the knife apart. Yeah, this knife looks really interesting. It's a takedown knife. Dude, just get up the hill. This knife looks really interesting. It's a takedown knife. So it has a stick tang that goes all the way through the handle, and you unscrew this little thing on the end and you can take it apart. And that's like a single piece of burlap micarta. That handle looks so comfortable. So comfortable. I love burlap micarta. I don't know what it is, but got some more Lion Steels. I love these handles they put on these. It's like a sandwich of micarta where they just mill out the inside and then put the knife in there. Super comfortable looking. I love the milling pattern. I'm going to go ahead and say this Pioneer by Leatherman, I honestly want that. I want to try this one out. It looks really, really appealing to me. And out of all the new Leatherman knives, this is the one that I would like to try out the most. The Pioneer. Calling it Japanese Tonto. Yeah, I see it. And the sheath that it comes with is super cool. Hybrid Kydex leather. Pretty neat. So out of all the new Leatherman knives, that's the one I'd want to try out. Got Vosteed, Straup, Slakowski, White River, Bradford. See if I can find anything else that looks interesting. Vosteed, Civivi, Sniper Blade Works, British Death Head fixed blade, and that's kind of ridiculous, but kind of cool at the same time. A little over the top, but I think that was the whole point. It's kind of cool for $475. Storm alert on my watch. I really like to get my hands on these extreme ratios. Those look really cool. This looks like a lot like the ZT knife, the ZT fixed blade. This is interesting looking. It's only $80, so cheap enough that it might be worth trying out, but cheap enough that from SOG it might just not be that good. I wouldn't mind trying out some of these Vosteed fixed blades. They're cheap enough, you know. This half-breed blades. knife. It looks awesome. I really like this thing. I saw Dutch Bushcraft Knives did a video on this one, I think. Absolute beast of a knife. These K-bars look solid. I ordered this, the Straight Line EDC Digger. It should be here soon. It says Friday, so I might have to wait a week for it, but I wanted this thing for a long time, finally pulled the trigger. That's kind of a cool looking little knife. But yeah, I got the blue denim micarta. I really like the inspiration that this thing got from a Hori Hori knife, a Japanese like gardening knife, and a little bit of Nessmuk vibes going on there. What day is it? Sunday? Fox Viper Onzo Trail fixed blade. That thing looks pretty cool. I've never seen this before. 169. I wonder who makes that. What does it say? It says Onzo. I wonder where those are being made. For the price, I would think that it's being made in China, but I don't know that. This Taylor Martin Red Hawk fixed blade, I honestly really like the way this thing looks. It's got a big long handle, and that's where a lot of EDC blades fail, is the handle, and that's one thing I'm worried about the Digger, is it's got a short handle. I guess we'll find out when we get it. I don't know why this one's so much cheaper than that one. Huh. That's a pretty big price difference. It's got a cool little pocket sheath. Why is this one cheaper? It's got Kydex sheath? There's no way that sheath's adding 60 bucks. Acting on Verba, I'd like to try some of their knives. They look pretty sweet. Some more of the samesies. Mazarin, Dawson. That looks cool. Alrighty guys, well, Straup, 379. Straup kind of looks like a Winkler. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up right there. Yeah, I just wanted to go on and check out Knife Center's new releases. Maybe we'll do this in the future, maybe not. I checked out 5 pages. So maybe in a next weekend or the weekend after, we'll check out some more. Just looking at fixed blades here. So that's pretty much it, guys. So if you tuned in, thanks. And I'm not going to have any links under this because there's no reason for me to. You guys can find Knife Center on your own. So just wanted to kind of go through that, and if you guys wanted to come along for the ride, then you did, and if you didn't, then you didn't, right? So, alrighty guys, well that's it for this one. We'll see you on the next one.